Hey guys, how are you? It's Fraser here. Welcome back to my channel, where today we are looking at agility for rugby. Now, agility can be somewhat of an umbrella term, just like the word conditioning. So we're going to break it down into a couple of different parts: maneuverability, change of direction ability, and then agility. So right now at BL Rugby, we are focusing on change of direction and specifically our cutting step. Now, we're going to look at these drills in a second, but before we do, let's just start off with a couple of definitions so that we've got clarity going forward. Okay, let's start with agility, which is the ability to rapidly change direction. Kind of, it is that, and you wouldn't be wrong with that definition, only you wouldn't be all the way there. So agility also, you need to factor in perceptual awareness, what's going on out there in the attack or defence, decision-making skills. Think about someone that maybe isn't the fastest in the team. Okay, he or she is fast but not the fastest, but they always seem to have the most time on the ball in attack, or they can just set things up or slide through gaps that maybe the fastest person in the team just can't do. And that might be because they're just thinking fast, their rugby IQ is higher, they're more agile, let's say, because they're able to read the situation in front of them, make decisions quicker than someone else. Couple that with physical characteristics, and you've got a really agile player. So when we're talking about working on agility, here I'm going to talk about change of direction ability, specifically cutting in this video, and in another video we might look at maneuverability and things of that nature. But if you're a rugby player, you need to be working on your rugby IQ. You need to be watching what the best players in the world do in your position, watching YouTube videos of rugby, going and doing rugby and working with your coach, and of course working on your physical characteristics, your ability to produce strength quickly, everything that carries over to rugby. It's not as simple as, okay, I'm going to do these couple drills and then I'm going to be beating defenders. It will definitely help, but it's not the only thing. Just like getting a big back squat will definitely help. I say the word definitely, it might not definitely help if you're not doing rugby, but I don't want to be contradicting myself all the way through this video, because life is confusing enough and we don't need that. So there's a higher potential that if you're doing these drills in change of direction, coupled with your rugby training, you're going to be a more agile player. Guys, if you're finding this video useful, I would love it if you could share with someone that might enjoy watching this video. If you can hit that like button for me, it's also very much appreciated. It helps me get this channel and this video out to more people, and then hopefully I can help more people become faster and more agile for rugby. Thank you. Okay, so under agility there is maneuverability, which is the ability to maintain speed, or as much speed as possible, as you navigate your way through the defence. So think about a player doing maintaining top speed and is able to just manoeuvre around players without stopping and doing any cutting steps or anything like that. That is what manoeuvrability is, and that is something that can also be trained, and there are drills and skills for that. And that's something that we'll do in another video if you guys are interested in it. If so, let me know in the comment section, and that's definitely something I'll look at, because that is where we're going with this group here at BL Rugby Club as we get closer and closer to the season restarting after this short break that we've had due to COVID. In this video, we are looking at the cutting step and a drill that helps facilitate that. Now, within change of direction ability, you might want to look at the crossover step. You might want to look at the biela back step, also known in research as the plyo step or the false step. And it all depends what you want to focus on. You could look at all three in a session, and it depends how you're organising your training as ever. Okay, whoa! Signore! Come on, come on. We gotta get the old eyes tested here, boys. Via! Okay. Pronti, Yeah. Go, 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 make it go, make it go. All right. Pronti, via. Go, 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 go. Due volte qua, via. Go on, Mickey, go on, Mickey, go on, Mickey. Okay guys, let's regress things back and look at a really simple drill which I put in at the end of a warm-up here at Biella during this block, and all it is a 5-meter race. Really simple. Conditions to start with are starting side on, okay, and in a tall posture, so a posture that you wouldn't want to see when someone's changing direction, but the hope is that then when we do the drill they lower the centre of mass. Centre of mass goes one way, base of support is outside centre of mass to push and go. So here's an example of an athlete. It's not an athlete, it's me doing the drill. Very simple, and you can use this drill to coach whatever type of whatever you're working on for that day, whether it's the crossover step, the plant step, etc. So I was just making sure that the guys in this particular drill, when we were doing it, dropped their step. They had that plant step, so they were starting off moving their feet, lower their centre of mass, have that plant step and that big step outside of their centre of mass to then really push and accelerate 5 meters away. In this drill here, you will see that during the plant step, the boys are organising themselves to have lowered their centre of mass. That's step one, lower centre of mass, all right? Organise your centre of mass to go in the way that you want your body to go. So in this case, the boys are cutting left, and you'll see that their base of support, their foot has stepped outside of their centre of mass so that they can actually produce force to go the way that they want to go. These are all things that we're looking for when it comes to our cutting step in change of direction drills. Here's a really simple change of direction drill. It's set up 5 meters and then there's a cut, and it's good fun for the players because they have to chase. So the guy that's on my right, if we're cutting left, is chasing me, and we have to get to a cone that's 5 meters away. Really simple. You'll see different strategies of the athletes when you do this, because each athlete will have different varying strength levels relative to their body. So someone that has high levels of relative strength in theory should be better at decelerations and therefore cutting sharply, whereas another athlete might need to decelerate before to allow time to make his, maybe this guy needs 3 steps to kind of organise his body, whereas you've got someone like this winger here that just needs to take 1 plant step and he's off. So obviously relative strength comes into it, and it's not enough just to continuously do change of direction drills and be aware of postures. You also have to, you know, work on your relative strength. So if you haven't seen this video already, how to get strong, how to get faster for rugby, it shows you a diagnostic approach, and that might be something you want to check out just to factor in everything when you're creating a plan for, okay, I want to get faster and more agile for rugby. So guys, a really simple bonus drill, 4 versus 2 with a twist, and that twist is that there is actually a 3rd defender waiting on the 22 who can only press once the 4 attackers have beaten the 2 defenders. Now, it starts with statically passing, okay, and on go or on the whistle, the last 2 people to touch the ball become defenders, okay. There's a guaranteed 10-meter acceleration to the defensive line and to the attacking line, and of course another guaranteed acceleration for the players to meet in the middle, and, you know, hopefully it's easy enough for the attacking team to beat 2 defenders. But then there's a guaranteed acceleration from a supporting player who perhaps wasn't involved in the initial 4v2. So there's lots of things going on that drill that are good, and it sort of segues nicely into, or perhaps it is just a drill that a rugby player, a rugby coach would then take over. It's all fine, but I always like to finish change of direction or whatever speed session we're doing with some sort of rugby drill, whether that be from the skills coach, some sort of rugby scenario I should say, whether that be from the skills coach or from us strength and conditioning coaches. And that's all for today guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found it useful and you want another video on agility for rugby where we focus on manoeuvrability and what drills we use and how we bring it all together, then let me know and I will make that video for you. Thanks for watching guys. Cheers. Ciao.